Okay, friends, for this activity, you're going to need scissors, a pencil, a dark colored pencil or a dark crayon or a dark marker, a ruler, or a straight edge. If you don't have a ruler, you could just use your journal to make straight lines. You'll need a piece of paper. Lined paper will work, but white paper is best. And you'll see what we're making here. I have templates that if you're lucky to have a printer, you can print these out and make them. But we're going to make some by hand today. We're going to draw these and cut these ourselves. See, there's different colors here. And we're going to start with something really simple, really easy. And once you learn how to do this, then we will get into the fancier stuff. Starting with the paper and the plate, make sure that your plate is smaller than your paper. We're just going to make a giant circle. And then we're going to cut it out. All right, now we need to find the center of the circle. And to do that, we're just going to almost fold it. Don't fold it down because we don't want to make a crease there, but just a tiny little, pinch in the middle there. Get your pencil ready. And then I'm just going to put a line right there. And then I'm going to turn it like a minus sign and do the same thing. Take the two sides together and a gentle, gentle little pinch in the middle. Get your pencil ready. And there. Oops. There's the center. Now with a ruler or a straight edge, we're going to draw a line. And then I'm going to turn it. And you'll see this is kind of crooked here, so I'm going to do my best to make this a perfect plus sign. But it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to go across this way. Again, I'm eyeballing it, but I want it to be across the middle. And then this one across the middle. Okay. Now with the ruler, I'm going to measure down 1 inch right next to that, right there. I'm going to slide it over the same thing, down 1 inch. Notice I'm not measuring how wide it is. I'm just eyeballing that too.
Just making rectangles there.
All right, now is the fun part. I'm going to draw a bird, and that's just because it's simple, so we get the concept. And I'm going to make it in this area here, not at the top, not at the bottom, but pretty much in the middle of that little slice of pizza there. And I'm going to start off with a basic M shape. And then there's 8 of these. And so each time I'm going to change it just a little bit, kind of like when we were tracing, except I'm not tracing. And so I went from a regular M to a wider M. Now I'm going to make a much wider M. Maybe a little bit too long. And now I'm going into a curved V. And now into a straighter V. And now I'm going to go back to that curved V. I'm going to go back to that really wide V. And now back to the wide M. I think that one's too low. Okay, now I'm going to go back with a marker or a crayon or colored pencil, and I'm just going to trace
over those to make it easier to see.
Now I'm going to take these little slots right here, and I'm just going to line the scissors up to the end and then go on to the next one.
All the way around.
Now I'm going to flip it over, and each of these little tabs I'm just going to fold back.
I find this is the easiest way to get to cut them.
And then with scissors, I'm just going to lay the scissors like just right there on the table and just snip. Now we're almost done. I'm going to take the push pin here. Please pardon the interruption. I have a new and improved way to do this where you do not need a push pin. I'm just going to take my pencil with the pointy end, and I'm going to put it through the center there. And I'm going to put my fingers on either side until it goes through. If you have tape, you might want to put a little piece on there, but you don't have to have tape for this to work. To view the phenakistoscope, you're going to turn it so that the images are facing the mirror, and you see my mirror right here. And you put the pencil pretty much under your nose, and you just rotate it in one direction and look through the little windows here, the little slots. You do not want to spin it back and forth. You want to keep it going in one direction at a Goldilocks speed. Not too fast, not too slow, but a constant medium speed. This is one of the templates that are available on the Bentley Baker STEM Lab website. The cat one works quite well. And there's some fish. But you're welcome to make your own design, whatever animal or whatever else you want to make. Oh my gosh, new trick I wish I discovered earlier. By gluing your phenakistoscope onto a piece of black construction paper, it makes it thicker so it stays on better, and it also makes it so much easier to see because the white contrasts through the gaps. Looking through the slots, and oh, it's so much easier to see it this way. So what I did was I cut a little pipe here I happen to have in the STEM Lab, and I laid the pencil in there, so now when I rotate it, it kind of keeps going. It spins for longer.